Good morning, everyone. I had to do one more pee break before I started, so anyway, I'm gonna turn this just a little, see how that looks. Welcome, you guys, to the spontaneous pop-up yoga basic this morning. I'm trying to just, there we go, that's better. I'm just checking it out and how it looks to you guys. Okay. I think we're ready to get started. We will going to start on our backs today. So go ahead and get in a nice, comfortable position on your back. If you want a blanket under your neck and head, you can totally add that. And I turned it long ways again, so hopefully you guys will be able to see all of me. I noticed yesterday my head got cut off, so we'll just kind of, my husband and I played around with this yesterday, so last night. So hopefully this is all good. Let me know if you can hear me, if you have any problems hearing or anything. The music is good. Okay, great. Well, we will start on our backs, so go ahead and settle in. We'll start with our breath work. So bring the bottoms of your feet together in Supta Baddha Konasana. And you want to pull your belly down and pull your back towards your mat. So you don't want to overarch your back. So pull it down, belly's in. Take your arms above your head, make a box. Hold your elbows, close your eyes. Let the earth support you. If you're feeling a lot of tension, maybe in your inner thighs or in your knees, and you want to add blocks underneath your knees, feel free to do that, or even a book or two. If you don't have a couple blocks handy, grab a book or two and allow your knees to rest on those. And again, you'll close your eyes. Take those deep belly breaths several times, all the way up to your collarbone. And then sigh out your breath. We're going to do this breath several times, just that deep inhale and exhale, allowing the breath to rise to your side ribs, lungs, and then up to your collarbone. Pausing at the top. And sighing out the breath, gathering back in your belly muscles, allowing every last drop out. Pause at the bottom, then do the breath again. Nice and slow. Just allowing the breath to anchor you down into this moment, the only place life truly exists is in this very moment. Allowing whatever may be on your plate for the rest of the day or the busyness of your day, allow it to just float away and just be here with those deep breaths. If you're holding that box, go ahead and take your other arm on top and grab your elbows again and relax your arms back onto the earth. You're going to finish the deep breath you're on, and then we'll take the breath together when you're ready. So you'll inhale through the nose, push your side ribs, lungs out, and pause. And then allow the breath to rise over your heart to your collarbone and pause again. We're going to hold a little bit longer here. Feel your fullness, connect to your fullness. Try to maybe drink in a little bit more breath. And then open your mouth and just let it all go. Breathing out any negativity you may be feeling. Just let it go. Take another quick inhale. Maybe sigh it out again. And then settling into your ocean breath. Your Ujjayi breath is the Sanskrit name. You'll inhale and exhale through your nose, keeping your lips sealed. But knowing at any time you can open your mouth and sigh out the breath whenever it feels good. Relax your face, your jaw, your tongue. Let it relax at the bottom part of your mouth. Don't let it be stuck to the roof of your mouth. Try not to clench your teeth. And then scan your body all the way down. From your face to your shoulders, down through your torso, your hips, your inner thigh, your knees, all the way down through your calves, your shins, to the tips of your toes. Just scan your body, check in with yourself. Take one more breath here. And you're going to slowly, on your next inhale, begin to bring your knees to a touch and then walk your feet towards the edge of your mat. A little counter stretch here. And again, just pause here and just feel the changes you've already made in your body by holding that butterfly pose. Always coming back to the breath, knowing that it's okay to wander off. Just notice that you wandered off and come back to your breath, or maybe an intention you're setting for your practice, maybe something you've been working on. Maybe a little more patience right now, or more calmness, understanding, or just gratitude that we're here right now, able to even move our bodies in this way, and that we're healthy, and that we can be here today, honoring our body, honoring this time we've carved out for ourselves. Begin to heel toe your feet together, and then take your legs straight out, point your toes, arms overhead, interlace your fingers, and then flip your palms away from you. And now arch your back. Point your toes, move your hips and shoulders around. Just do what feels good, a full body yawn here. And then bringing your arms down by your side, you're going to pull both knees in towards your belly, grab around your shins, and just begin to rock side to side, giving your lower back a little gentle massage. Take another breath here. And then you're going to set your left foot on the earth, and then extend it out, keeping the right knee pulled in towards your armpit, elbow, armpit, shoulder area, and just begin to move that leg around. Maybe use both hands, or maybe just one hand, moving side to side, stretching through the hip and groin area. Take another breath here. And then find stillness when you're ready. Maybe pull that knee in just a little closer to the elbow. I keep saying elbow, to the shoulder. And then we're going to find half happy baby. So it might be easier to bend your left knee first. Flex up your right foot up towards the ceiling. Elbow inside the knee, and take the arm around around your shin, your forearm around your shin. And your intention is to reach for the outside of your foot, but you maybe just reach for the ankle or shin. That works too. You can always keep that left knee bent or extend it out. If that feels okay in your body, for a little deeper stretch. The right arm can just be straight. The left arm can be straight out, or cactus arms, or just wherever it feels good. feels. Take a couple more full cycles of breath here. And then slowly begin to release the foot. Pull the knee into your chest, and you're going to extend the leg straight up in the air. Really flex your foot and try to get that back of the knee really open. If you need to take the leg down a little bit more to do that, that's okay. This works. If it feels okay, slide your hands down your leg and lift your head up towards your knee, a little deeper hamstring stretch. And then slowly slide down the hands and the head, bend the left knee, set your right leg over and above your left knee for a figure 4. And we're going to go into thread the needle. If you want to stay here, this feels good, that works. Maybe if it feels okay, you will lift the knee and take your hands, there's a little keyhole right here, and you're going to take your right hand through that hole and your left hand goes around the other side of your left leg. And you're going to interlace your fingers around your hamstring. Maybe rock a little side to side. If you want, you can maybe hold above the shin, but only again if that feels okay in your body. You don't have to hold here. And again, you can stay exactly as you are. Maybe extend the left leg straight up for another deeper hamstring stretch. Maybe circle out the ankle one direction and then the other. You're going to stretch in your feet, your ankle, your calf. Push that heel up. Find stillness. Take a couple more full cycles of breath here. Leg is extended, begin to bend it. Keep that right leg where it is, but set your left foot back on the floor. We're going to come into half cow floor, supta cow face on your back. So walk your left foot over to the right, move the hips over to the right. Take that left leg to the floor, and your right foot is going to be on the floor, the sole of your foot on the floor. Does that make sense? Maybe pull the left foot up towards your glute. And you want your right knee to be straight up towards the sky. You're trying to get your left leg on the floor, bent by pulling that foot up. So it's half cow face. Maybe you take the arms above the head. Maybe they're just out in cactus. Maybe you look to the right for a little deeper stretch through your neck. Come back to the breath. Take your time settling in. If you need to look at me to figure out what's going on, feel free. Just take your time. Join us when you're ready. We'll take several more breaths here. One more full cycle of breath. Maybe sigh it out as you begin to take that right leg up and over. Bring the left leg through. Pull both knees into your chest. Move around a little bit. And then this time you're going to keep your left leg pulled in, but this time extend the right foot up and slowly lower that leg to the earth using the core. And then pull the left knee in towards the armpit, shoulder area. And again, just begin to move that leg around however it feels good through the groin area, your hip area. Deep breaths, coming back to the breath. And then find stillness. Maybe pull that knee in just a little closer to the armpit, shoulder area. And finding half happy baby with your left leg. So maybe you bend the right leg first. Flex up your left foot. Elbow goes inside the left knee. Forearm goes around the front of the shin, and maybe you reach for the outside of the foot, your ankle or shin. You're welcome to keep that right leg straight, or maybe extend it out for a little deeper stretch here. Maybe the arm opens up, maybe it's a cactus arm. Good. Enjoying the stretch through your hamstring, your glute, your hip. Take one more breath. And then releasing that foot, pull that left knee back into the chest, and then extend the leg up wherever it feels good. Flex your foot, grab underneath your hamstring, interlace your fingers maybe, and maybe slide the hands down and lift your head up to greet your knee. And then slowly lower your hands down and the head, bend your right knee, take your left leg above that right knee, or thread the needle. Again, you can stay right here. This is all you have to do. Or maybe you lift the knees, thread through that little hole, take your right arm around your right leg, maybe rock. Again, you can keep your hands around your hamstring or maybe on top of your shin. Remember, every day is different. This might feel good yesterday, but not today, and that's okay. You can stay just like this, or maybe extend the left leg up and begin to circle out the ankle. Even if you're staying with a bent knee, not extending, you can still circle out your ankle one direction and then the other. Find stillness and flex that foot up towards the sky. Pull the toes down towards you. One more breath. Slowly setting that right foot to the earth, keeping the left leg where it's at. We're going to begin to walk the right foot over to the left, setting up for half cow face on this side. So move your hips over to the left. Begin to bring that right knee down and your left foot, sole your foot down. And your left knee is up straight towards the ceiling, the skies. Maybe you pull that right foot towards your glute a little bit more. Arms can be above the head, and maybe you look straight up or maybe you look left. Notice how this feels, where you're feeling that stretch. Pushing to the edge, but not going over the edge. So make adjustments as needed. Take one more breath. Slowly beginning to take your left foot up and over, bring the right leg through, come back center with your hips, pull the knees into your chest, rock a little side to side. And then lifting the left leg up again, keeping the right knee bent in, slowly lower the left leg down to the earth. And then maybe lift the right leg up, arms above the head, palms up, slowly lower the right leg down. And then take a full body yawn and stretch again. Arch your back, move your hips around. You're going to have a couple options to come up. We're going to find our way to all fours, to the tabletop position. You can turn to your right and push yourself up off the earth and find all fours, or maybe you want to rock and roll up a few times. Giving your back a massage. Again, you choose. We will meet in all fours when you're ready. So take your time into all fours. If you want a blanket for your knees, go ahead and grab that for a little extra cushion always, right? Come up to all fours, so we're going to flow through some cat-cow. So when you're ready, toenails are on the earth, wrist, elbows, and shoulders in line. You're going to inhale, pull the belly down, and look up. And then exhale, round your back. Do that again. Inhaling, looking up. And then exhale, push the earth away and round. Do that again. Inhale, looking up. And then exhale, round. One more time. And then coming to all fours, you're going to tuck under all 10 toes. Take the hands out a little bit in front of you further. Turn the hands out slightly. They're about shoulder width apart. And when you're ready, pushing off with your legs, you're going to find your first down dog. Once you're there, make adjustments, shake off the head, move the knees, pedal out the feet. Maybe you hold one knee bent, and then switch, hold, do a little deeper stretch through your hamstring. And then you're going to lift your right leg up off the earth, hip level. So it's hip level, flex your foot, internal rotation with your thigh. Take a moment here. And now point your toe, lift the leg up higher. Maybe you're gonna come down to your left knee first. However, you need to pull that right leg all the way through. And then slide your left foot back, and then come down so you're not right on top of that knee bone, toenails on the earth. Maybe you have your hands on blocks here, it's a great option, or a couple books again. Maybe you rise to your thigh. Maybe you reach up for a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. And then come forward again. Drop the arms down this time. Interlace your fingers, pull the fists down. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you go back further. You can always stay down on blocks or the earth. You don't have to come here. Push your hips forward. Feel the stretch in your right hamstring and your left quad, hip flexor area. One more breath. And then slowly coming forward, place your hands back onto blocks or earth, tuck under your back toes. You're going to rise to a runner's lunge, lifting up. So a nice runner's lunge, looking right out in front of you. Take a moment here. And then bending the back knee, you're going to push off with that back leg and greet to your right leg. So now you're in a forward fold. Dropping forward, shake off the head. Inhale, lengthen, fingertips are shins. Exhale, lower. You're going to begin to ragdoll up. One vertebrae at a time. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Once you're all the way up, lift the arms up. Look up, Urdhva Sthasana, maybe a little back bend. And then come forward, palms to a touch and lower to your mountain pose. Your Tadasana, recentering here for a moment. Coming back to your breath. And then from here, you're going to lift your right arm up and slide your left arm down. And get a little stretch to the side of your body. So your left hand is reaching towards the knee. Another breath. And then slowly rise. Inhale, both arms up, look up. And then take your right hand down the right leg and then lean over with the left. And then slowly rise. Lift both arms up. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look forward. Drop your hands down again. Interlace your fingers again. Pull the fists down. Maybe move around. Bend the knees. You're going to go into a forward fold with your hands interlaced. If you have a strap and you want to hold on to one of those, that's a great option. Pull the arms up wherever, however far they feel good. They don't have to come very high up. And just move around again in your forward fold. Take another breath. You're going to slowly begin to release your hands and just drop your hands down. Shake it out again. And then from here, you're just going to step back your right foot, then your left, so you're in a plank or all fours. You can stay just like this or take a little mini vinyasa or just rise up to your down dog. Or you can follow me through a chaturanga, through an up dog, and then to your down dog. So again, you choose your own personal way to get back to your down dog. You don't have to do a vinyasa ever. You don't have to come to a plank. You can just come to all fours. Maybe you go through a child's pose. You choose. Make this your practice. I'm just here to guide you, keeping you focused on the breath. When you're ready, you're going to lift your left leg up hip level. Internal rotation with your hip and thigh. Take a moment here. And then pointing your toe, lifting that left leg up higher. Maybe you come down to your right knee first. Whatever you need to do to pull that left leg through. Slide back on those right toes. Come down to the knee. Maybe blocks. You can stay there. You can even come up to the thigh and stay here. Maybe reach up, lean back. Again, stay at any of the options I've shown. Coming forward again, maybe your hand goes back to the thigh, or maybe you take your hands back again and interlace the awkward way this time. Pull the fists down and maybe drop back again. Pushing the hips forward, quad hip flexor, hamstring. One more breath. Slowly lifting the hips, hands back to the earth or blocks. Tuck under your back toes, lift to that runner's lunge. Take a moment here. Another breath. And then pushing off with that back leg, you're gonna push forward to greet your left leg, fall forward for a forward fold again. Shake it out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower, ragdoll up again. It's nice and slow. Take the arms and shoulder blades back. Inhale your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Maybe go back a little bit. And then come forward, palms to a touch, heart center, mountain pose. Tadasana. Deep breaths, maybe rock back and forth on your feet. Pull the belly in, pull your tailbone down. And again, we're going to stretch. You're going to lift the right and the left arm down. And stretch up and hold. I got a little interruption there, but I think we're good. Stretch and hold. And then slowly rise, both arms up, look up, maybe go back. And then look forward, drop the right arm down, the right leg, and lean over. Get a stretch to the side, left side of your body. hands down again. Again, maybe interlace the awkward way here this time. Pull the fist down, grab your strap, maybe inhale to lengthen, bend the knees a little bit, and then begin to fall forward. Remember, your feet can be far apart, hip width. They don't have to be really close together. Knees can be bent a lot. And you don't have to interlace your fingers. You can just drop your hands to the earth or to blocks. Take one more breath. Releasing the hands if you have them interlaced, drop them to the earth. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower, step back. Maybe you take a vinyasa again. Maybe you go to child's pose and we'll meet in down dog. Maybe you go from a plank to down dog or all fours. Upward dog if you're going through your vinyasa. And then back to your down dog. This is where we'll meet in down dog again. And then once again, you're going to lift the right leg and once again pull it through however you need to. Maybe coming to all fours first. Slide back on that right left foot again. Come down to the knee and we're going to set up for lizard pose. So you're going to walk your right foot out to the right this time. So walk it to the edge of your mat, to the right. Maybe grab a book or two, a blanket even. You can roll it up, or if you have a pillow or two for your head, grab those. You don't have to use anything. You can just stay like this. If you want a deeper stretch, maybe you pull up your right foot to where you're on the pinky side of your right foot for a little deeper stretch in your lizard. And always know you can adjust. If you're feeling this too much on your right knee, your left knee, you can tuck the toes and slide back a little bit more and come back down. You can stay up on your hands, or maybe if you want a deeper stretch, you come to your elbows. You can even have blocks stacked at any level, like this, to rest your head, or several books maybe. It's a deep stretch for that inner thigh of your right leg, even into the glute and your quad hip flexor of the left. Taking your time, eventually finding stillness. Again, you can stay just like this for several more breaths. Or maybe you want to follow me coming into a deeper stretch. You can stay on your elbow or rise back to your hand. Maybe all you do is bend that left leg. Feeling a deeper stretch to the front of your leg. Maybe you reach back with your right hand to the left foot. Wherever you're at, take 2 more full cycles of breath. You can even be on your elbow if you're feeling that, reaching for that foot too. Again, honor your body. You want to push to the edge, but never going over. So just pay attention. 1 more breath. If you're holding that leg, go ahead and set it back to the earth. If you're on your elbow, come up to your hand, set your right foot down. You're going to walk it in. You're going to tuck under your back toes and lift, and then begin to step together again towards the edge of your mat to come down to a garland pose again, squat pose. Again, you can put blocks underneath you if you want for your garland pose. You can roll up the edges of your mat for garland pose so you can rest your feet there. Here's your block option. Take 1 more breath. And then hands to the earth, slowly rise, heel toe your feet together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Step back any way you want. Take a vinyasa maybe child's pose. We'll meet back in down dog when you're ready, just so we can switch sides. Shake it out, move your head around. Bend the knees a lot, maybe. And then when you're ready, lift your left leg up this time, or come down to your right knee if you need to pull that leg through. Slide back on your right toes, come down to that right knee, set up for lizard on this side. So you're gonna walk your left foot this time over to the left edge of your mat. Maybe you stay just like this. If you want to pick up your left foot to where you're on the pinky side of that left foot, you can. Maybe you come to your elbows, maybe not. Maybe you have blocks or a couple of books or two, a pillow or two, a blanket for your head, under your knee. Keep breathing. If you wandered off, come back. Again, you can stay where you are, or you can follow me by bending the right leg. Maybe that's all you do. Maybe you take your left hand and reach for the foot for full lizard. Again, this is optional, always. It's pretty intense. Do, again, what feels good to you today in this moment. Take another breath. If you're holding the foot, begin to set it down. Come back up to your hands, set your foot down. If you have the foot up, take your left hand on the other side of your left foot, bring the left leg in, tuck under your back toes. You're going to rise, push together, and take your right foot to the edge of your mat, and then take your left foot out to the edge of your mat, and then find garland pose again. Several breaths here. Sitting up tall, maybe sitting on blocks, or even a pillow, couple pillows, book or two. And then placing your hands onto the earth, pushing up, heel toe your feet together. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, lower, step back. Maybe you take one more vinyasa through down dog, or maybe you just go straight to child's pose. You choose. We're all going to meet in child's pose. Sometimes it feels good to clean the slate with that vinyasa before you find your child's pose. But when you're ready, big toes to attach, knees towards the edge of your mat, push your hips back, reach forward. Maybe flip your palms up. You can always bring your knees together. You choose how you'd like your child's pose today, right now. This nice restorative rest pose. Slowly beginning to roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders back. Maybe take your hands behind you, fingers away from you, or turn sideways or in. You choose how it feels good in your wrist. You can stay here and drop your head back, or maybe lift the hips. And then come forward. Either come to the side or cross your feet at your ankles. Sit back, take your legs straight out. Inhale your arms up. And then find a forward fold for several breaths. So I'm bending your knees maybe. Maybe you reach for the toes, maybe just your shins or even your thighs. Again, honor your body. One more breath. Looking up, arms by the ears, use your core to rise. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring the arms down. Bending the knees, you're going to grab your props and you're going to come to your backs and settle in directly into your total relaxation pose, your Shavasana. So maybe you want nothing at all. You just go onto your back, arms up. Slowly move them down till you find a spot. Close your eyes, relax your body. Or grab whatever you have or want. Maybe a blanket under your head, a pillow or two under your knees. Just make this perfect for you. How you feel today. Grabbing whatever you'd like. Settling in. Coming back to the breath. So maybe take a deep breath or two. And then eventually find just your normal breath. Find a single point of focus. It could be scared in your body or your breath or an intention. Notice when you wander off and come back to your single point of focus. Allowing your body to completely relax, even your glutes getting heavy into the earth. Closing your eyes, maybe a washcloth or eye pillow over the eyes. as you start to move your toes and fingers, bringing awareness back to your body. Taking your time, slowly turning to your right, curling into yourselves, pulling the knees up towards your belly, maybe resting your hand, your arm, your head on your right arm. And then pushing off the earth, coming to a nice, comfortable seated position, palms to a touch, heart center, and Anjali Mudra. Take a nice big inhale through your nose. Sigh out your breath. One more time. Inhale deeply. Longer sigh and exhale. Always an honor to be here. From my heart to your heart, my deepest gratitude to each of you. Namaste. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. In case there's any men out there that joined us today, thank you. And I know it was very last minute and spontaneous that I added this class, but some of my work schedule got moved around, so it kind of worked out. So why not, right? I guess I can do that every day if I want. Anyway, Sam will be here on Sunday night, 5:30 for Yen, so check her out for that. It's a great way to start your week. If this is your movement for today, it's perfect. Doesn't have to be intense every day. You just got to move your body a little bit, right? For at least 30 minutes, and you did that. So fantastic job. So happy you were here. I will get a schedule put together for next week. Yeah, and that's it. Have a fantastic rest of your Thursday and a fantastic weekend. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.